Okay, guys, and welcome to the video number 4. After reading about the system, we have read about the two kinds of system. Okay, closed system and open system. Now we are in this video number 4. We are talking about the importance features of a system. Okay, so let's begin without wasting any more time. Okay, so what are these important features of a system? Okay, the important features of a system. The first is subsystem. Okay, any organization is an integrated and purposeful system which consists of the several interconnector, interreacting, and interdependent constituent elements. Okay, each and every organization it has a small to big different elements in it. Okay, just take an example of a hotel. It's a system, an organization which is running. There you have a room boy to the top level hotel manager. Okay, everybody is contributing with a common goal. Okay, so this element of a systems are called subsystems. Okay, all those people, those who are working in it, okay, to make it function better. Okay, so each subsystem influence the other subsystems and the system as a whole. Okay, and everybody, even a small peon, also influence the organization. Just imagine if one fine day, if a peon is absent, one who is regularly bringing tea for you, and that peon is absent. Okay, so that is in fact somewhere affecting you. It's influence you somewhere. Okay, so the important feature of the system, one is subsystem. Okay, the second one is synergy. Okay, now what is the synergy? Okay, each subsystem drives its power by its interrelation. Okay, and interactions with the other subsystem. Okay, as a result, the collective contribution of the organization is greater than the cumulative of individual contribution of its subsystem. Okay, this is known as synergy. Okay, now what is the meaning of this word actually? Okay, many of you may not be knowing the meaning of the. Okay, so synergy means the extra energy. Okay, it is what? It's the extra energy. Other way, I can also say that what it is your power in simple language. It means success. Okay. So just imagine what is synergy meanings. Okay, if just imagine if one task is there and if one person alone is doing that task, so it will take more time. Okay, and if the same thing can be done by a group of people, if the 10 people are doing so, they will finish the task, they will achieve their goal faster rather than individual is doing. The same thing is happening here. Okay, in subsystem we are talking about the individual person, but here in synergy we are talking about that when the group is working together. Okay, so that becomes a kind of superpower, that become an extra energy. Okay, so this is known as synergy. Okay, it is the ability to of the entire system to equal more than some of its part. Okay, now what further next third one is third feature of this is the element of a system. What are the major element of a system that we will discuss? Okay, so element of a system, an organization as a system is composed of the four elements, okay, which are as follows. And you need to remember these four elements, that which are these four elements. Okay, the one is input, okay, and second is transformation process, third is outputs and feedback. Okay, I already told you what is the input. Okay, the input here in the from the text point of view, you will see. So here it is mentioned that input is the material or the human resources. Okay, all right, and transformation process, the technology and managerial process to the input. This is the second element of the system. Third is outputs. Output means what result come out of it. Okay, products or the services derived from the input. Okay, now next is feedback. Feedback is your reaction. Okay, reaction or response from the environment to the outputs. As I already give you an example, right? Okay, if it's Amazon is there, right? And if you purchase some product and then finally after utilizing, after a few days, you give your review. So that is your feedback. All right. Okay. Now let's go ahead. So from the point of view of an organization, inputs include resources such as your raw material. What it includes? It includes your raw material. Let's see. Okay, so we understand, guys, here. Once again, let's see that from the point of view of an organization, inputs include resources such as your raw material, capital, technology, human resources, this I told you. Now, when these inputs go through a process of transformation, Okay, we change this input. It is not like that you just bring the wood. So just to take a small example, a company buys the wood and they simply put the wood and the table will come out of it. No, they need to transform it. They need to change it. Okay, so any raw material which comes, they transform it. They do the transformation. Okay, they they do the manipulation, they change it. Okay, where they are planned, organized. Okay, and then what they do with that inputs. Okay, let's see, they plan for it. First of all, the planning is very important factor. Then they organize it, then they motivate it, they control it, and finally what they do is the organization achieve its goal and objectives. Okay, the outputs are the product or the services designed to enhance the quality of a life or productivity of the customers or the clients. Okay, then finally what they do, all this things they collect, the inputs they collect, and what comes is the outcome, the result for the customer or for the client. Okay. Feedbacks include the comments and the reactions and responses from the customers or the client who are using their products. Okay, the feedback is usually evaluating and improving the functioning of the system. The overall system frameworks applies to any department or program in overall organization. Okay, now, how a good system is characterized? Okay, they may ask you what are the characteristics of a good system. So you need to remember that a good system is defined by its effectiveness, its efficiency. Efficiency means ability to work. Okay, dependability, flexibility, and acceptability. Okay, so these are the factors through which a good system can be defined. All right, guys. Okay, guys. Now in the series, we are going ahead. Now the next topic for us to discuss here is the system approach. Okay, now what is the system approach that we will discuss? Okay, guys, next we have the structure of our educational system. Now what do we have in the structure of our educational system? We have inputs, we have process, we have inputs, process, and output. Now what your inputs includes? Your inputs includes your pupil. Okay, they include your administration, they include teachers, they include your material, they include your finance. These all things that you need to run an institution. Okay, they may ask you in this form that they may give you the option like this. Any one they will give you the wrong, and they may ask you what are the inputs of a structure of educational systems. You need to remember them. Okay, and when we talk about the process, so what is this process? The process is this process. Okay, this process is what? The process is your teaching learning. Okay, this is your teaching learning. Okay, so the process, then this all things, people, administration, teachers, material, finance, we put in a process. We put them in a school, we put them in a university, college, whatever. Okay, and then it comes the output. Okay, the attainment of the educational objective. Okay, whether the thought process of a person has changed or not. Okay, that is the output. What is the output here? If you look at the output part over here. Okay, see what is this output actually? Okay, so output is the uh, what result come out? The thought process, the change in the thought process. Okay, is the ultimate objective of an educational institute. Okay, and the feedback comes from the outside sources, maybe from those who attended it. Okay, so this is how our educational system is. Okay, so the structure of our education system, it's like this. Okay, guys, you've seen that. So we are going ahead now. Okay, now we are talking about objectives. Okay, the objectives of our system education. Okay, objectives of system approach to education. Okay, how the system approach to the education. The objective of a system approach to education are as follows. What are these objectives? See, you need to understand. First thing is identifying and stating the goals to be achieved. Okay, the system should know that what are their goal. Supposingly it's a scenic school. Okay, or supposingly it's an IIT engineering college. So college should know that what they are going to achieve, what kind of students they are going to produce. Okay, so this thing, their goals. Okay, their goal should be clear. Okay, that goal should be what? That should be clear to be achieved. Second thing, the identifying the process, what the system needs to do. They need to identify the process of achieving it. They need to frame the methods for its techniques, and they need to plan. Okay, that may be the most relevant to achieving the predetermined goals of it. Next thing is building up the theoretical foundation. Okay, justifying the relevance of these processes to achieving the goals. Okay, they need to make some theoretical foundation also. A lot of paperwork is there. Why there are a lot of paperwork in that any institution? The reason is that there is a theoretical foundation. Just imagine if an organization is not keeping any kind of records. Okay, so do you think that the organization will work properly? That is not possible. Okay, if any kind of records are not maintained, then one cannot run an organization. Okay, so this theoretical foundation, okay, that is one of the what we call this one. Okay, this theoretical foundation is one of the important aspects of it. Okay, now the next is determining the specific interactions. Okay, visualize existing among the various other components of input. Okay, determine the specific interactions, visualize existing among various others. Okay, it's very important for any system or any organization to determine the specific interactions. Okay, the interaction is very important part. Just imagine for a while that in an organization there are the employees, those who don't talk among themselves. Okay, so do you think that kind of organization can grow? No, that's not possible. Okay, the next point is specifying the various kind of control needs in the total system at different points. Okay, they should have the various kind of control needs. Okay, they need to have various kind of control. If there is no control in an organization, then that it is going to be completely indisciplined. Okay, now guys, further we have in the series. Okay, uh, the system approach generally consists of the following steps. Okay, what a system approach is consist of. Okay, so you should know a system approach is generally consist of the following step. Okay, the first step is analysis of existing situation. Okay, that what is the existing situation. Okay, then for example, the existing situation is supposedly, for example, a company in summer season, if they want to do the production of the woolen clothes, so that will not work. So they need to understand, okay, this is summer season, so they need to do the production accordingly. Okay, so we need to analyze this very important factor here. Okay, to setting okay guys, the next topic we have here in today's discussion. All right, so let's see our next topic, what it says. Okay, this is about the importance of system approach for education. Okay, that what is the importance of a system for any educational institution. Okay, so that we are going to discuss in these points over here. Okay, so now here are some points which are given here. Okay, we will discuss them one by one. Okay, I hope you all are getting this. Okay, so first point is it provides a framework for planning when we have any system. So it provides a framework for the planning. Okay, it system makes us easy decision making, controlling, and problem solving. This all happens in an organization. Proper planning, decision making, controlling, and problem solving when there is a system. If there is no system, that is not going to happen. Okay. The second point, it says it throws light on the dynamic nature of the management. Okay. See, when there is a proper system, when an organization is working well, so what we say, okay, our management is very good. Okay, and if any organization is not doing well, so whom we blame? We blame to the management. Okay, so the same thing is here. Okay, this shows the dynamic nature of management. That what kind of it is. If it's run well smoothly, management is good. If not, then it's not. Okay, so the system reflects the management. Okay, next we have it provides. Okay, and what it provides an integrated focus on the efforts of institution. Okay, integrated. Now what is the meaning of the word integrated? Means the honest. Okay, it provides honest focus on the efforts of the institution, that how much hard work. Okay, only the system can tell if a school is there and the result is coming good. Okay, so automatically the parents love to put their children over there. Why? Because they come to know that the teachers are putting their best there. That is why the result is coming. Okay, so this is what the integrated focus mean here. Okay, now another point is it helps to view the institution as a whole and not as a part. As a whole and not as a part. Now try to understand whole and not as a part. What does it mean? Okay, it means, okay, if the system is good, the team which is working with a common goal will not be divided. They all will be together. But if the system, the management is not good, then you can see there are a lot of loopholes in any organization. People have the group politics. Okay, but a good system is the sign of that. Okay, all right. The next is it helps. It helps the institution, okay, to improve. If a system is there, automatically it improves. The organization improves, it grows. Okay, it helps the school administration and management to bring effectiveness and efficiency in their functioning. Okay, once the system is good, so automatically the good people like to connect with that organization. When they see, like today, if there are the big names, Flipkart, Amazon, whatever it is, so no, I'm sure no, who doesn't want to work with them? Definitely, why? When they see the system. Okay, so next is it assists. Okay, assist means to help. Okay, and optimism, optimum means the best. Okay, so here the word is used here, optimum is best. Okay, so it helps, the systems helps in optimum utilization of the resources. Okay, so if there is a proper system, so they make that how they can make the right use of their resources which are available with them. Okay, it helps in improving examination and evaluation system also. Okay, the guidance services could be maintained, controlled, and improvised. Okay, designing, controlling, and improving. Okay, designing, controlling, and improving non-formal and adult education system. Okay, this all is done under through. Okay, system improves the quality of education. What it does, it improves the quality of education, and improving in the service as well as in the pre-service teachers training program. Okay, so this is how a systems works in an education sector. Okay. Okay guys, so this is all about today's topic, and next video number 5 we will meet in the next video number 5. Okay, meanwhile you can check your progress by attending this question, that what are the objectives of the system approach to education, and mention the elements used during the process stage. Okay guys, I will try to bring the video as soon as possible, the next video for you guys. Okay, meanwhile take care, and take good care of yourself, study well. Okay, and not only depend on this channel, but put your extra efforts whatever you can do. Okay, all the best ahead. Thank you very much guys. Bye bye.